Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs news live at 3. We're getting things kicked off as usual with our Portal review, and today we are reviewing Salmon Star, also known as Derek WWE from DXL Elite. He is League 18, roster talent of 1.4 million, 233 superstars on his roster. Holy heck, he's been playing a long time. 1,811 days, 1,803 consecutive. So very good Iron Man streak. 92.5% win percentage all time. 90.5 last 30 days. And 1,679 battles won in the last 30 days. So here's his top 5, but it is not quite up to date. So he, breaking news on his roster. Not there. That'll be later. Right here. We got Batista, Motu Becky, great choice there. Quake and Alpha, Zombie Edge, Gargano, JBL, and his partner in crime there, Farouk, and then Mela, Bailey, Z Lashley. So it looks like you're kind of going in the right path, man. A lot of really good cards in the top here and can get a ton of work done. Becky's one of the best females in the game. Of course, everyone knows what Batista can do. Zombie Edge also very, very good. So Mela and Bailey both have been useful in the ladies game for a ton of people as well. So very nice top of your roster, man. Keep it going, keep it building. I'm also super jelly of the Z Taker down here, who I don't have, but really, really nicely done. And I love the APA tag team there for sure. So let me go back over to here. And see, he has 19 5 stars, 92 4s, 105 3s, 18 2s, and 1 1 star. Definitely can still do so. A lot of talent up. 50 showboats owned. That's more than 8 over the next closest one. So Salmon Star knows what's good. He's got 4 Hall of Famers. 767 is his best feud rank last 365. 569 faction heals in the last 30 days. And 266 feud wins in the last 30 days. Some top finishes, 196 in On the Count of 3, say Holiday Hangover, Road to Fame Women's Division Flash, Showboat Clash Flash, Death Trap. I don't remember what that one was. It sounds scary, though. Steve Austin Hall of Fame Induction. So, yeah, dude, we're doing a really nice job with your roster. Keep it up. I appreciate you being on Twitch all the time, and am happy to do this Portal shout-out for you. So there's a lot going on in Champions. Most of you probably saw the blog for the Hall of Fame thing. We'll kind of go through it really quick. It started today. It goes till the 28th at noon. So we got 4 days of this. So plenty of time. Solo contest. You can see loot coin stuff as normal. Maybe I'll do a breakdown if enough people want to see a breakdown. You get these medallions. Lawler Evo tokens, 50 Dusty Shards, 5 million coin, prize wall coins, and some Hall of Fame solo contest points. And then, of course, you can achieve more by spinning the loot. 35 more medallions, legendary straps, etc. You guys can all see it all there. Pretty self-explanatory. Leaderboard rewards, at least up to 10 for Warrior. We'll see when we get in the game, because this is actually live now. The faction contest portion, good rewards in there. Wait, is it the faction? Yes. Showcase collection. This is the solo part. You get 10,000 points for each one of these guys, each Hall of Famer you have. Not featured are, I want to say, no Sting, no Lita, and there's one other unforgettable one that is slipping my mind right now. So Sting, Lita, and one other one I can't think of don't count. You get more of these and more of those. We'll take a look at that in the game too. Leaderboard rewards for that, not that exciting. Faction contest portion looks to be pretty doable for most factions. It's evolving and doing the stipulation tours and stuff. So it looks to be pretty doable there. A bunch of the solo points, premium bags, you know, chance for Hall of Famers, etc., etc. You know, some tokens, all that good stuff. looks pretty normal. The prize wall we'll look at in the game. I think that's what a lot of people are going to be interested in. And then there's a loot, which we'll also see there. So nothing earth-shattering or anything there. Looks very similar to the zombie event. If you had a bunch of zombies, you liked it. If you have a bunch of Hall of Famers, you probably like this, although not maybe necessarily depending on the person. Stamps. This is the first thing we got to talk about. Hopefully you can see this on my screen. Let me zoom it in for you. Currently, at least some people, I haven't tried this myself, when you buy a $9 stamp, it unlocks, but then gives you an hour cooldown. So do not buy your stuff without seeing if you have this cooldown. This is ridiculous and hopefully an accident and will go away. Total, in my opinion, nonsense, and we can't have that kind of stuff. So on that, I can't imagine the nightmare for support and for players. So pay attention when you buy your stamps and see if this happens. It has never been like this before, so I don't know why it would start now, but there it is. So know that as primary news piece number 1. Free daily claim, 500,000 coin. Make sure and grab that. Pretty standard on the $9 rewards that we've seen this month. Sarge, Hogan shards in there at the end, MLC solo points, and then your rubies, which I kind of like getting the rubies if there's some other offers that you like. The week 4 spectacular loot. Remember how I said earlier in the month, this usually ends up being a lot more later in the month. You can see early in the month, I think it was 50. Last week, I want to say it was 75. Now we're up to 150 dusty shards in this loot. So if you're someone that's buying this stuff to try and make sure you shard recruit dusty, if you're not trying to be the first one to do it, again, I would recommend waiting till the very end of the month before you buy these kind of offers, because they get a lot better as the month goes on. Backstage pass is up. You can see I haven't bought it yet. That's a good use of your stamp right there. I really don't know if I'm going to get it this week or not. Again, if you don't need any of this stuff right away, wait till the end of the week to see if you need it or not and save yourself the money. Otherwise, you know, you can get it right away because it is good value with the other stuff. Andre the Giant, 8th Wonder of the World at 3-star gold in there. This is a web exclusive, $10, a million coin, 100 TP, 5 loot coins, so $2 a loot coin. Not bad pricing at all with the bonus stuff. 5 Hulk shards and a 5-star bronze Evo token. Some prize wall stuff, so you know, if you want to do 5 pulls at a reasonable price, get this in the backstage pass, but buy it an hour apart probably, and that would get you rubies as well. That's looking like a pretty good deal I might take advantage of. 4-star bronze fuse for this Andre the Giant. Also 5 million coins, 1,000 TP. You know, you probably don't need to do it, so there's that. So I don't think that I would personally pay to get him at 4-star bronze, but that's just me. There is, again, decent value in there as far as a lot of the other stuff we see. $50 battle showcase thingy here. 17 pulls. I don't see this being really that amazing of a deal with 5 show of heart boxes, 5 of the chosen ones. The chosen one is like a choose prop, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think I love that one. $10 for the 4 pulls, so $250 a pull, a million coin, 100 TP, and 5 show of heart boxes there. A lot better value, I think, out of this one than the other one. So, you know, there's that. And this is the chosen one spectacular. 7 pulls, $25. Not a fan, personally. I would imagine they're selling those chosen ones because choosing the colors gets you through the stip tours. That would be my guess. So not a fan of that offer, really. 3-star Hall of Fame token pack. 2 pulls, $10. Don't really like that one. 4-star pack, $30. 7 pulls, 5 tokens, 2 million coin. You know, I mean, like, compared to the other offers we've seen, I don't like those as much. And then I think we're into stuff we've all seen. Free daily claim for Dusty, and then your 3-star bronze Trickster Andre the Giant. So make sure and get those. When I checked earlier, there is no surprise flash market. Let's just double check that. Come here. It did indeed end. Don't forget to do your free daily reroll today. See if I get anything exciting. Nope, Stephanie shards were there. Mega burst of strength. I think this is the multiply prop. Do I want it? Do I want it? Let's just do it. YOLO. You only live once. Maybe throw that out for Riddle or something sometime. I don't know. Who knows? Spend event. Let's check on that. See if it's normal. Community event. If you didn't claim this, make sure and do that. We just missed by 2 million points out of the 60 million. So we just missed that silver gear and 100 chic shards for everyone and 5 more 4-star Hall of Fame Evo tokens. That's kind of sad that we missed it. $5, 15. This all looks normal. 25. Yep, and then diminishing returns. So that's pretty standard and normal. Let's go over to the game. Plenty to talk about there. Okay. Let's see what we got. So the event. Here we go. Hall of Fame event. It's somewhat convoluted to find everything. Hey, I'm ranked 69 right now. Giggity. So this is the Hall of Fame Showcase Solo Contest. There's 16 milestones. I have not spent anything yet. I'm at 3.7 million. There's some talent up I still have to do, because you can talent up any Hall of Fame superstar. You can spend a loot coin, which I haven't done. But if you click on the competitions, there's a couple sub-events. There's the faction one, which you can see my faction maxed already and is only ranked 21. So your faction shouldn't have problem maxing this for most people, so that's good. A bunch of different goodies in there. Now the solo part here, it's worth noting a few things on the tasks. Beat Hall of Fame Showcase Stipulation Tour on normal with China Hall of Fame. You just have to win the last node on normal with China. Dusty, last node on normal. So just pay attention to where it is. There's normal and hard, none on hell. Your mileage is going to vary based on how many Hall of Famers you have, for sure. What you get in these milestones, everyone is the same. 100,000 solo points and 5 medallions. Prize wall medallions. So I have 2 more I can do. I actually have 15, so I can get all of the 100,000 points, but that won't give me another milestone at this point. And then there is prize wall medallions there. So hopefully that kind of explains that portion. You just do the special stipulation tours. Speaking of, let's take a look at those and make a couple notes. Here's the Hall of Fame stipulation tour. You do not have unlimited entrances. It may seem like it at first, because you can enter them a lot, but it is not unlimited. So make sure you are doing the final node with a unique guy to get those wins. Also, see here where it says one-time reward? That's showing up every time, but if you auto-clear, you do not get those points. We're guessing it's a bug. We don't know for sure. However, if you play manually, you do get those points. Unfortunately, I did a bunch of mine before I knew that, so I missed out on a ton of these one-time points. So hopefully they come through and credit those to people who should have them, because that's a decent amount of points. So that's worth noting. Also of note, there are leaderboard rewards, which I also didn't know at the start, which do give more medallions. So if you need a specific amount of medallions and you can get some from the leaderboard, take that into consideration while you're trying this. I have no idea if these entry fees are going to reset every day, for it won't reset till the end. No way of knowing. It looks like it's 3 days on the timer, but the entry fees could potentially reset. I don't think they will. Once you use them all, it costs 1,000 cash on hard and 2,000 cash on hell. So do keep that in mind. And you need to at least 1-star it to move on. Found that out the hard way too, trying to speed through one of them. You need to at least 1-star each node to move on. So don't think you can just swipe all of it and get away with it. Learn from my mistakes there. So that covers that, I believe. So it should be self-explanatory. Entries are different on every level. I did not count them. Hard seemed to have a decent amount. I want to say 3 or 4 probably, maybe 5. And normal has more than that, and hell had 2 I do remember Hell having 2. So there we go for that. So I think that's about it on those. There's a new tour today, which I haven't looked at because of everything going on. As far as the Hall of Fame milestones, this is really hard to predict because people are all over the place with Hall of Famers. So literally just take what you can get, and then see if you're close to something on the prize wall or in here that like really makes a difference to you, where maybe the loopholes matter. In my opinion, they probably aren't. Unless you have a ton of Hall of Famers, you're probably not missing much. So there's that to be aware of. Like this milestone maybe starts getting to kind of be more worth it towards the end here. Before then, not really probably so much. So if you're close to one like maybe this one at the end, might be worth doing something since you get 100,000, it looks like, on a pull today. And you still have talent up. You can do the talent up, things like that to get there. Let's take a look, excuse me, at that prize wall, as well as the offers. They might be different than on the portal. I believe this one is different. 2 pulls, $5, $250 a pull, 200 contest points. So not really that crazy. No, don't like that personally. 3-star pack. Nope, I think that was on the portal too. Here's what we're interested in. Hall of Fame Showcase prize wall. So you guys saw how far I was. I have 115 tokens. I can get 10 more for 125. If I get the next milestone, I'm at 135. That still puts me 3 Hall of Famers short of the TED gear at 150. If you have 15 guys, Slaughter is 15 Hall of Famers. Slaughter is within reach. Of course, Brie Bella's gear for 50. You can see the other ones are super duper high. Not sure where all of those are coming from. Even if you leaderboard all the stuff, those look pretty difficult to obtain. There are the premium token cases, which give you a shot of a Hall of Famer or 100 shards, but it is fairly big pool. So, you know, getting something you need may be difficult. There's also the 30, these I believe are the 30 shard ones. Yep, so you get 30 shards of one of the random ones. So there's that. And of course you have 1 emerald token and some TP. So yeah, that's the prize wall. I would love to get to the TED gear because I have him and I have his silver, but I don't know that that looks doable. Sarge gear. Dexter saying hi. It's okay, buddy. I'm right here. My kitty cat's saying hi. Come here. He kind of does a wow. I'm sure you heard it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, distracted. Okay, prize wall. That's what there is. This offer, if 100 shards gets you Rude, might be worth it. 5 pulls, 100 shards, 7.5 million strap. He's one of the better ones from last year. He's usable, decent coach, fairly solid. So, you know, $40 for that maybe is okay. One-time offer. $5 one-time offer isn't bad either for the mini. What else we got? Step ups, if you're going to be short, you think on MLC points, 3,000 for $3 is generally some of your better pricing. I know I say that all the time. Don't forget your free daily claim. Chat says they're pretty sure 5 on hard. That sounds right. Normal is probably more like 7 or 8. I don't know. I haven't got to the end of it. I've done quite a few. This prize wall is still here. You can see I've got none of these this month. You have to be a very big spender to get them. So not really that exciting. Just worth mentioning again now. And that looks it for there. The tour I haven't even looked at. We can check and see the requirements real quick for today's tour. I'll probably go over that more tomorrow. Trickster, I'm assuming Andre is one of the required ones. The other guess would be some Hall of Famers. Let's find out. Rick Rude or Andre. So there you go. I do not have Rick Rude, so I will probably be able to do a 4-star Trick Andre video if you guys want it. Also of note, when you look at the leaderboard, there is a cash event starting tomorrow, another one, Hall of Fame finale. It'd be interesting to see what they put in for that. So that's worth noting too. And then finally, let's take a look at the loot we have for this week right here and see if there's anything amazing in it. Guaranteed a very rare or higher. So that's kind of a little bit stingier than we've seen in the past. In fact, that's really probably not worth mentioning on a 36 pull. 1% on the featured, 6.5% on the mega rare. So let's check out the featured. Looks like there's decent amount of gears and such. Bunch of Hall of Famers, pretty much all of them, it looks like, for the most part. So it's pretty solid if you hit the 1% and you're missing them. Of course, there are a couple like Nikki and Piper that a ton of people have, and Eddie, so keep that in mind. They do come with some gears though, so I guess that's okay. Too bad Mega Rare wasn't guaranteed ×2, which is what I feel it should be instead of Very Rare. You got, here's a bunch more Hall of Famers in gear. So again, not too bad at 6.5%, especially if you're missing a lot of Hall of Famers. If you're missing a lot of Hall of Famers, this is one where you probably have a shot at getting them, but you can see just how many items are in here. So very diluted as well. Very rare is shards. So you're guaranteed 2 are shards. Shayna shards in there teasing me. So I'm not loving this loot, guys, to be perfectly honest. I am not loving it at all. Rare's 27%. Again, you do have a bigger chunk of Hall of Famers. Shayna again in there taunting me. Stevie, Farouk, Sid, JBL, Seth. Really, it's actually a pretty decent pool for the percentage. I don't know what the cards are weighted in there individually, but that's a pretty solid pool at a 27% pull rate. So I kind of do like this tier actually a lot, for sure. I've seen a way worse in the 27% tier, but again, we don't know what they're weighted, so don't get excited thinking you're going to get them for sure. In the commons, you have a ton of different 20 Hall of Fame shards. You know, is what it is. Most likely they're probably not going to be super useful, unless you're within 20 of some guys, obviously. And then you have the t-shirt coins, which are useful, but so there's that. I don't know, guys. It's, if you're getting the bonus stuff, like, you know, $2 a pull in the bonus stuff, then it's a probably decent loot if you're missing a bunch of Hall of Famers. Other than that, I don't see a reason to like go big necessarily. And even when you look, like I said, at these milestones and what you can get in here and what's on the prize wall, to me, heavy spending doesn't really make sense on this one. Even moderately heavy, you know, you start talking about a couple $100s, which I would consider heavy, and a lot of people, you know, would consider crazy, or some people might consider not very much. But a lot of the stuff you're looking at on the prize wall, gear wise, maybe not worth it so much. So depending on where you're at, keep that in mind. I don't think this is one that is worth doing a lot of spending, right? I mean, like, I don't even know how much it would cost to get to China. China's super good though. She's the best of the Hall of Famers so far this year, pending the last week. Even without gear though, she doesn't need it to be great. So there is that. And then of course Yoko's gear and stuff. To me, I don't feel like it's worth it. So it's a take what you can get. If you're close to a milestone and it makes sense to do some light spending, or you want to try a few pulls for fun, okay. That's kind of my take on it, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you guys care, I don't really think I can do a valuable breakdown because so many people have so many different Hall of Famers, so it doesn't really make sense to do a breakdown to me. But if you guys want an Andre video, Trickster, let me know. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there.